Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Skinny Penis back at it again. And I know why you're here. You know I know why you're here. You know why you're here. And it's for my wonderful, amazing croissants. Now, if you don't hit that like button, you will never, and I mean ever, taste another croissant ever again. Every croissant you ever want to eat, never gonna get one. And that's just the way it's gonna be. With that being said, let's actually roll in today's story. Cue the intro. Check it out.
RenderForest.com.
Everybody seems so.
Alright, guys, I hope you like the new intro. I personally think it's pretty fire. But let's get started with this mental adventure. Now, the title is going to be something like Grandfather Avoided 9/11, something like that. But basically, what's really going on is there was this trip that we took as a school to DC. It was pretty fun, and I'm going to explain all the amazing thing that happens in today's video. I will be using names, by the way, to cover up people's real identities because I don't know if they want their real identities on video or not. I don't know if I would or not, but let's just begin with the first thing, and that's the fact that the school, right? I'm talking about like a school made us wake up at freaking 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not joking. I'm talking about like demon hour, bro. Like 3 o'clock in the morning to get us to drive to school. I mean, obviously not us, but to drive to school, right? Sit there and wait for a bus. Now, if you're an idiot like me and my boys were, we didn't know what we didn't know what bus we were getting on. Okay, all we knew was that was the group that we had. So we were with our group, and I was like, "Oh, well, I didn't say this." All right, so Daryl from the last story. Daryl's in this story a lot, I guess. But me and Daryl, Daryl said, "Rock paper scissors shoot right now." If I win, we go to bus 3. If you win, we go to bus 1. And we were like, "What if it's bus 2?" But we didn't worry about that. Things could have gotten very bad there. But he did win, and so we went to bus 3. And somehow, I kid you not, it was bus 3. Bus 3 was the bus we were supposed to go on. I've never been so happy to lose. I was like, thank God that I lost that, because that could have got bad. So now, we finally get done with our trip to DC. It was a while, but I'm not going to tell you how long, because you'll know where I live. And I got them secrets, boy, and you ain't going to never know where I live. But basically, we got there, and we were kind of, we didn't really go to DC right away. We went to Jamestown first, and so there at Jamestown, right, this is where me and Daryl, I kind of like left my boys that I came with because, I'm always around them. I was trying to talk to some new people. So I was getting to know Daryl a bit better. I was like, what's up, all that. And then Daryl went to go do something. I was like, okay. And then this girl came up, and we're going to call her Danielle for today's story because I feel like it. And it starts with D, and Daryl starts with D. So we're going to take Danielle, right? She came up. She's like, I was with Daryl like a second ago. Not with, but like, like just talking to Daryl a second ago. I was like, okay, cool. Now I knew Danielle. We were friends, so I knew who she was. So that's not, don't think that. But I was like, okay, so it kind of created like this trio, It was me, Danielle, Daryl. Not all the time, just sometimes, that just, it would happen like out of nowhere, completely random. And I'm pretty sure that she was not single at this time. If she was, then shoot. But if not, then I'm pretty sure she was dating somebody. So me and Daryl already knew, like, hey, that's not gonna happen. But so now we get into today's title, because I know that's what you guys have all been waiting for. I'm not gonna make you wait that long for it. So we were visiting a memorial for 9/11 by the White House, and it was pretty cool. I was liking it. And then this kid, we're gonna call him Hugh for now. Hugh, he was his grandfather. He was telling us a story about his grandfather and how his grandfather actually missed the 9/11 flight, like one of the flights. He missed his plane, and if he had gotten on that plane, dude, he would have been a part of one of the planes that hit one of the Twin Towers. But he missed his flight. So I was like, that's pretty cool, And I'm just like, I'm mind blown by this, like any normal person would be, And the teacher over here decides to come out of nowhere and pulls me over And it's like, why are you talking? I was like, what are you talking about? I wasn't talking. He was telling me a story about, and the teacher was like, yeah, I don't care. Everyone was walking away to go look at the really cool uh, memorials that they had set up. And I was sitting here getting yelled at by a teacher for like 10 minutes because of this amazing story I was told. And I was just mind blown too because I wasn't the only person he was telling it to. I was pretty shocked by that. But, eventually later in the memorial, we got done. We were actually heading back, and of course the trio that I mentioned, we were walking back with them, and then one of the teachers came out of nowhere and grabbed Danielle and pulled her over and started talking to her about something. Me and Daryl were like, whatever, and we just got on the bus. She got back on the bus and she told us what the teacher told her, and I kid you not, the teacher had said, will you stop flirting with two guys at once? Like, come on, they're ugly. Like, why do you even hang out with them? Okay, well, not exactly that, but pretty much that was what she said. I was mind blown. I was like, there's no way she said that. It was just the most mind blowing thing in the world. I didn't know what to do. It was crazy. I was like, dang, that's so stupid. And like, I never liked Danielle. I can't speak for Daryl. I don't think he did. So that's definitely not what was going on. We were just hanging out like, like friends. Like friends. But now, if that's what you guys came here to watch, that sucks. If you click off, it's up to you, but I suggest you stay because things get pretty interesting from here on out. Now Danielle. Danielle is not the brightest person. Okay, she's pretty dumb. Well, not dumb. Yeah, she's dumb. I'm just gonna say dumb. Sorry if I offended you, but you're pretty dumb. And we were playing. Me and Daryl were playing Smash or Pass when she was by us, and she was like, "Oh, what's this game?" She is so dumb. So we were like, I was just coming up with lies on the spot. I was like, what's the funniest thing I could think of that is so not believable? And I said, oh, smash or pass. So basically, you name a person, right? And if you say smash, and that means you want to smash a glass plate under their forehead and knock them out and then run away. And pass means you're fine and you won't do that. And she bought it. She was like, oh, that sounds like fun. And it was the funniest time because we were saying like it was because me and Daryl, we knew what it actually meant, and we were answering like the actual way, and she was answering with her glass fantasy way. It's just the funniest thing. But that's kind of more of an inside joke, so you guys might not get that. But here's one that everyone can relate to right here. And this is actually probably the best part and one of my favorite parts. We were going to the Holocaust Museum, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm in high school, and I mean, at this point, I've had 3 years of teaching about the Holocaust, and I'm pretty sure everybody my age or even 2 years younger knows what the Holocaust is, and it's been crammed into our brains, and it's for a good reason though, because we don't ever want to repeat that, because that would suck, but it's just we already know pretty much everything at this point going into high school. So we were there. We were like, oh, this looks cool. It was like a mini documentary thing. And when you walk in there, you'd sit down and you'd watch the documentary. And I actually felt like a hero because the first time I went in, or when I went in the first one, there was these people standing up. And I was just like, hey, do you guys want to sit down? I can get up. And they were like, yes. And I just got up and I stood and I felt so proud. I was like, I am the man. It was incredible. But the second movie that we went in and watched, we three of us, I think, we sat down and we fell asleep because before that we had stayed in a hotel, and I don't know about them, but me and the boys were playing Monopoly until like 2:00 in the morning, so I was pretty tired. So we slept. Everyone else that was in there with us, they just left. They just left us. They just left us three there. Or maybe it was two. I don't know. They just left us there. And we were just sitting there. And we woke up. We were like, wait a minute. What time is it? We checked our watch. Thank God we weren't we weren't left behind because that would suck. But actually, that'd probably make a pretty good story. But we were basically, we didn't know what was going on. We were like, where are we going? We couldn't find anybody. We were just touring the place. We couldn't find anybody. It was pretty cool too. So that happened. That was pretty fun. We were like, where'd they go? We don't know. We somehow managed to go and find like a secret bathroom somehow. All stories for another time. But eventually we met up with them and we left the place. And this is kind of where I'm going to end the story. There's a lot more that happened, but I mean, I'm just going to try to wrap it up because there's a bunch of stories in here for another time. And the video's like approaching 10 minutes now. So that just moral of the lesson, right? This is the moral. Out of the whole thing that I just told you today, just keep this in mind. Always bring a phone charger with you because on the way home, all of our phones were dying. And just it just don't it's very stupid. Bring a portable charger because I'll tell you what, everyone that had a portable charger, dude, they became like freaking Kevin Hart. They were like the most popular people on the planet. Okay, and I cannot tell you. Everyone was like, "Oh man, I love you. I'll be your friend. Let me have your charger." It was an experience, and luckily, my phone, kind of lasted the whole time. I was the only phone with battery, pretty much, that I didn't need a charger for, and I felt pretty proud of that. But eventually, it died. But it was pretty sad. But I'm just gonna leave it on that note, guys. This video was kind of like an exciting but boring one at the same time. Not too much you guys can relate to. I'm having trouble coming up with stories, so it kind of like inspired me, guys. Go in the comments, maybe tell me a couple things. Like maybe you want to see like I don't know my first game of some sort, or just you name it. My first F, whatever. I don't really care. Just tell me. I'll try to make a video of it. Anything you guys are interested in, because I do this for you guys. I mean, I could tell this to myself, but instead I choose to tell it to you guys. So that's that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.